Hey, you guys. It's Friday. It's day 14 of the 55 days to breakthrough. And I'm here coming to you live from on Facebook and on Instagram directly. So I have a nice setup. So I need to be looking at the cameras, both of them. So today, what I would love to talk to you about is the moment that I think many business owners and entrepreneurs um, know about is the moment when you think, why don't I just give up? Why don't I just look for a job? Because it doesn't make any sense to, to do the work and to not getting the results that you want to. So if you are on that point in life, in business, I would love to share a story, a personal story of mine. And when I started my business in 2010, it was all good. It was exciting. I wanted to, um, to really experiment and see what would happen. So that's what I did. That's what I did. And it was a good year. It was 2011 was even better. It was really a great year. It was amazing. I had a wonderful clients and everything was all good. And then 2012 came, and as you may or may not know, there was a financial crisis going on at the time. And by the second semester of 2012, I found that most of my clients uh, were cutting costs. So they didn't hire me anymore. And gradually, my days became more silent and silent. And that was hard. That was really hard. So I was, at some point, I was behind my desk in my office, and I was like, who's actually waiting for me here? Who's looking for me here? And and I tried a lot of things, but nothing really happened. Nothing changed. And then I got a job offer from a great company, a large company. They offered me a job, a job that I had had before I started my own business. So I was like, okay, perhaps I should reconsider. And I did, because, the whole prospect of having a regular income, of having colleagues again, of having an IT department that could repair a laptop or if necessary, or do something when a printer didn't work. I was really, I was really attracted by the idea. So in the end, I took the job. And in retrospect, not at the time, but in retrospect, I already knew I had made a mistake within 3 weeks after I started. So, yeah, but the job was nice. I had colleagues, I had a regular income, I had a company car, company laptop, company phone, all of that. And that was, in a way, it was a relief. But it was a mistake. It was a mistake as well, because I had become so used to the freedom. I had become so used to being my own boss and being able to decide who I wanted to work with, what kind of assignments I wanted to do. But when you work for a company, there's no choice. There's no choice. So and I didn't agree with many things that were happening within the company. So at some point, I was like, oh God, I really made a mistake. So after it, again, it took me quite a few months to realize that. And then I quit and I went back to my own company. But guess what I doubled down on, because I had learned my lesson. And the lesson was, I needed people around me. I needed a network. I needed wonderful people to support me, to interact with, to talk things through. So that's what I doubled down on when I started. I started my own business. I went back to my business, and that was 2014. So I went back to it, and I really invested a lot of time in my network, in accountability, in great people around me, partnerships, collaborations. And that's why I really loved the business from that moment onwards, because I really had great people around me and I never felt alone anymore. So that was a big difference. And the lessons that I learned. So whenever you feel like, oh, perhaps I just should just give up and start looking for a job, I really want you to reconsider what the reason is for saying that, because I've been there, I've done it, and it didn't work for me. Perhaps it works for you, but it didn't work for me. So anyway, so that's the story that I wanted to share today, and I really want you to think about that. And if you're looking for a great network, for accountability, for collaboration partnerships, I'm giving you a kind of sneak preview. By the end of those 55 days, these 55 days that I'm doing, I will be launching a program, a year program, 12 months, where we have all this and where we can discover all these elements for you as well, and make sure that you have a solid foundation when it comes to your network, to your partnerships, to everything that your business needs. So I'm going to be launching that at the end of the 55 days. If you want to know more about it, I don't have any sales page yet, but if you want me to talk about it to you, if you feel like, oh, this could be wonderful, because you, when you hear it, you'll feel it, and if you don't, it's all good. But if you would love to hear more about it, send me a DM. I'll be happy to talk about it and give you some more info. And I'm opening it up to people who would love, like, the early bird experience. Um, so here we are. And if you still want to join the 55 days, even though we're on day 14 right now, you can still join. It doesn't matter. Join us. I see people doing wonderful things because of this challenge, because of the videos that I make, because of the emails that I send them. So join us. You're still very welcome, and I would love to see you tomorrow. All right. Have a lovely day and a lovely Friday, lovely weekend, and see you soon.